It's week 5 of the NFL, and we'll see the Colts' speedy running back. He really helped drive them a week ago with a 3-touchdown game. It's the Colts and the Hawks on Sunday Night Primetime.
With the beautiful Puget Sound just to our west, you get a look inside Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Indianapolis Colts taking on the Seattle Seahawks. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And there was a positive in last week's loss. No interceptions thrown by him. But he only threw one touchdown pass, and you know he wants that to improve. He might even consider that as part of the reason that they couldn't take the win last time out. I believe we'll see a more aggressive version of him this week whenever they're nearing the end zone.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers on the ground for Walker a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Well, this defense for the Colts, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Walker now on 1st and 10. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory.
Granted, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Colts are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. So far this season, this defense has had their issues against the pass, so that's a great sign for them to get the early pick.
Yeah, confidence builder for them and an absolute shock for the quarterback because he went into it. He saw the numbers we saw. He watched them on tape. I think he came into this one thinking this is going to be a big day, and it very well could be. But early in this one, advantage defense.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the best in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, so we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out of his hands quickly to Pittman. And he's brought down. Back to throw now on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and off the play action, he'll look to throw it.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Touchdown! A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point. And that makes the score 7-0. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 19-yard line.
Now back to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch. It doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here on special teams. This will be down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line. Second drive coming up here for the Indianapolis Colts. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game.
And got his man complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain of right around 35 yards on a play that started back inside their 10. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
Partner, is that what you call a quick hitter? That was actually a bolt of lightning, wasn't it, right out of the gate?
And, of course, on the heels of him winning AFC Offensive Player of the Week 1 week ago. Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Michael Pittman.
37 yards. And the Colts are off to Moody good with the extra point. And it's now 14-0. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Go, Reed, go.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Throw out wide is incomplete. The Colts have a perfect 4-0 to start the campaign. They've been playing their best football of the year. Winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they certainly had things humming, because if you can run up 40-plus points a game, you certainly take a lot of pressure off of your defense, and you're not going to lose very often.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Colts in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Pat the street, pat the street.
Here's the option. And a very determined run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 27. Good effort. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Come 19, come 19. 19 Lions.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
To the right side and complete to Washington. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
It's 2nd and inches at the 5-yard line.
This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Hands it off out of the gun. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
Bronco switch, Bronco.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indiana.
Okay, break. Viking 18.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he's brought down. Another 1st down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here.
Cowboy 80.
On play action, they'll throw. Flush to his right. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That was well played, but that's also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. And the 10-year vet knocks it through the goalpost.
Wow, I mean, it's so rare to even see one attempted from that distance, CD, let alone converted, but he came through with Second and 4. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down. He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A first down and then some. Give him 29 yards.
Check smash. Cougar 19. Hurry, hurry.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And his throw is incomplete. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 51 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Same exact result as last play, a pickup of 11. They'll look to throw here on first down. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. No question that they're going to continue to look his way. 6 catches in the first half and now 7 on the game. He'll look to throw. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Good hands there defensively. And second down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's the perfect word for it, precise, because if you're at 70% or...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Okay, ready? 60 back, 60 back. Ready?
It's complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a first down.
60 Eagles, 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be second down.
Here we go.
Second and 3. At the Seahawks 34-yard line.
They'll set up a throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he will be taken down, but a big pickup there on what's going to be the final play of the third quarter. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now in Seattle, Washington. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the fourth. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Now that was a terrific play. We're down here near the goal line, and only one word comes to mind for me, and that's overwhelmed. Because they absolutely overwhelmed the offensive line. He came free and made the hit in the backfield.
On second and goal, here's the option.
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. It's their quarterback. Now a play fake here on first down. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
Well, how about this aggressive approach? Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up?
I was going to say don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta, our apologies. He's got a man complete. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on fourth down. They're going for it. Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Toward the sideline, intercepted. And the Colts will take over possession here. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he can do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And he's brought down. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
I'm not flying. I'm not flying. Let's go.
Here's a give up the middle.
And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Back to throw.
Now a short pass pulled in by Washington.
That'll put him at 96 yards receiving now for the game, and he's got a first down as well. They're going to look to throw.
And he'll get it right back to Washington.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
And even 100 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Well, you know me, partner. I never tell him to back off of being aggressive. But sometimes you see the consequences when you're overly aggressive and you don't secure tackles. Guys break through.
Trying to sell out to pry that football loose. And just as you said, cost some yardage.
Yeah, you got to go get him. Stand him up first before you go for the ball. Don't just go for it initially.
Hey, hey.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. So So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. And his kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points. A higher scoring game, Charles, than we typically see in the National Football League, but fun to watch these offenses. They were really clicking. It seemed like everything that they dialed up worked.
Yeah, it certainly was fun to watch from our perspective. How'd you like to be those defensive coaches, though? That wasn't a blast for them at all. And let's face it, they all game plan, they all scout, they all think they're prepared, but executing and stopping teams, that's another matter entirely.
So for Indianapolis, they improved to 5-0 now on the young season. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.